As you can see, I've already spoken to the Lord today. I went up on the mountain and he gave me instructions for the people. Now my chiefs are gathering.
Welcome to King's Cultural. My name's Ed, and you may be wondering why Lance and I have our hands above our head. And that's because we're doing the Moses Challenge. We talked about it last week. Just Moses held the staff above his head in Exodus 17 while everyone fought a battle. We're going to do this the whole episode and see if we have the strength of an 80-year-old man in the desert.
Feeling pretty good.
I
Cakewalk.
Cakewalk, exactly.
I mean, hey, was this illegal?
No, it just had to be up. Just had to be
It
raised.
had to be up, right?
He was probably praying. We're watching a sitcom.
And our staves might be a little bit lighter.
Maybe. I don't know. Mine wouldn't. I don't know. Probably. Anyway.
Can I stop now?
No. Whole episode. Whole
right.
episode. I want to see if I can beat an 80-year-old man.
We're going to cut out the times where we're not lifting it, right?
Put it down. We're going to be watching episode 2 of the Promised Land series. This one's called Sinai. I'm super excited. Let's see what they have for us this week.
Some of you will be rulers of 1,000s, some of 100s, some of 50s, and some of 10s. We've given group numbers to everyone in the camp. So, line up here and...
I'd like to hurt him.
I like that Joshua's doing everything he's doing. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't see that.
He's copying all of his hand movements. You'll probably see it.
That's hilarious.
Like he's even clapping with them.
Group 37. Cora, you're in this group too? Group buddies.
I'm excited for more of these two.
Yeah.
I like them a lot. Any thoughts so far?
Yeah, no, it's funny because it's hard to concentrate while holding up a staff. I'm starting to realize the difficulty of it all.
The futility.
It's funny because I think Cora was like super suspicious of him, and now he just doesn't want to be around him.
Yeah.
I went up on the mountain and he gave me instructions for the people. Now my chiefs are gathering.
That's like it takes you a second.
As you can see, I've already spoken to the Lord today.
He's got his face is shining like ever so slight. I love it. I love it.
You yourselves have seen what I did to the Egyptians and how I bore you on eagle's wings and brought you to myself.
I don't remember any eagles. My feet are bleeding.
Now, therefore, if you shall indeed...
When people read the Bible too literally.
Yeah, right? Where are the eagles?
Where are the eagles? God has a face?
Hey, and we have a video of that. If you wanted to watch it, you can click it right up here.
You're so right. We do. Click it up there.
We shall consecrate ourselves. As part of this process, you must all wash your garments. You must not go up on the mountain, not even on the edges, because whoever touches the mountain shall be put to death. Be ready for the 3rd day, and between now and then, no sex. I mean it. Don't even go near a woman, just no.
I like that they're touching on this because it seems like, oh, it's kind of weird. It's why would God say these things? But it's leading up to purity laws and cleansing, holiness, being consecrated.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, that's what he says in the scriptures is consecrate yourself.
Yeah. Consecrate yourself. Right. Wash your clothes. Don't touch the mountain. Even animals are put to death.
Okay, why didn't the goat cross the desert? Because he was sheepish. Because he's like a goat, so he shouldn't be sheep. What do you call a guy who's crazy for manna? A maniac.
Yeah.
So when the pastor tries telling jokes to start a sermon.
Yeah. Opens up a sermon with a joke.
100%. This is what that is. Oh, yeah.
This was actually a good joke.
The purpose of the Women's Hour is to give the women of Israel a chance to be heard. Today's Women's Hour will be 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock.
We can't hear you!
3 o'clock to 4 o'clock!
So shrill.
Any women seeking
So shrill.
That's so good.
And now Miriam has something to say.
Yeah. Everyone just goes off talking on their own.
Checks out.
I love it.
49 days with the Hebrews, and still, no one suspects me. If I can convince these 10.
In order to hold it
Okay, so we got a time frame. 49 days.
Yeah.
And tomorrow they're getting the 10 commandments from God. And so they're going with something that we've done a video on about Pentecost, which is that Pentecost or Shavuot occurred 50 days after they left Egypt. And that so when Israel got the law is the same day, same holiday that Christians received the Holy Spirit,
According to tradition.
according to tradition.
Yeah,
But I think it's cool. I think it's cool that they include this tradition.
that is cool.
We have to prove that we can trust each other. Will you all please stand? Follow me this way. All right, men, shake a leg. Gather here and form 2 lines. Now it's time to demonstrate trust. I'll go first as a sign of my faith in you.
Well done, Cora. Very impressive.
Well,
Help me up.
I'm so bad at explaining games, this would happen to me.
that happened to you before?
No, I'm so bad at explaining things,
Oh,
like games and stuff, that
Yeah,
this
yeah.
would happen to me. Be like, we're gonna do a trust exercise, and I just fall.
And
I'm done.
I was like,
You know?
great job. Good job, Ed. Yeah.
Great job. Great job. Good
Trusted you
stuff.
to hit the ground.
Oh
No, 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 no. Pass, pass, pass. Go, go, go.
It's me at youth camp,
Yeah, that's you at youth camp.
100% every time. But then there's always a kid that ends up crying.
There is
And-
every time. Flip out of a canoe, get a ball in the face during
Broom
what's
ball.
the broom ball.
Broom
Get a
ball.
ball in the face during broom ball.
Yep. Or dodgeball.
Every time.
Hitting a high schooler right as they cross. And then you're like, yeah, you know what? I'm too old for this. I got to sit out.
Yeah, I got to
But
sit
it's
out
after the
because
damage is done. And it's every time.
it's like just when you hit your stride at playing dodgeball, you don't have anyone to play it with because everyone cries.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%. Peaked early. Or peaked late.
Peaked late. We all peaked late. I'm still. I hope I'm still peaking.
Yeah, me too. I'm just going through a growth spurt still.
Of the goat pin.
But now that we're no longer slaves in Egypt, everything is going to change. Women aren't just property now. We're property with a voice. What can I do for you, Leah?
It's, well...
And
Next, this is Shamira from the tribe of Dan. Go ahead, Shamira.
So, it is my time of bleeding.
Disgusting.
Quiet! Really?
that is how I act anytime that conversation comes up.
This is my time of
No,
bleeding.
I don't want to
stay
hear
away.
this. No. All right, well, go to your hut.
Yeah, exactly.
I cannot allow you to pass.
I'm barely touching the mountain. I'm sure Moses will understand. You will have to wait. Well, we have to.
I mean it. Get back, all of you.
Fine. I'm sure Moses will be very proud of you. Let's go. Hey, by the way, aren't you standing on the mountain?
The line is behind me.
You're right there. Let's go.
That was okay.
I actually liked that. It was a little serious for a second.
Mm-hmm.
But there's kind of a cool thing where like even people who are supposed to be in your camp might make fun of you when you're doing things that you say God said to do.
Yeah. Yeah, might make lighthearted jokes out of it, right?
Yeah. And even still, like he's trying to wrestle that like, hey, I don't want to put you to death. Back off.
Don't make me do it.
Don't make me do it. I don't want to do this. I'd prefer to knock you over than to beat you down. I think that's kind of a cool, just a visual, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You might not notice if you're reading.
Did they set a fence around the mountain too?
I know they had like a boundary. So
Boundary, yeah.
probably not a fence because it was a short time period. But yeah, then like, hey, where's the line? Where's the mountain start? And you just have
This
to
is
kind of
okay.
you got to go with your best judgment. Let's check in. More than halfway through the episode. How you feeling?
I'm hurting.
You're hurting?
Yeah, I just got I'm uncomfortable. My back is uncomfortable.
I'm trying to keep it in frame. But if I just put my hands out and wide, it's pretty good.
See, I have a wall right here,
Yeah.
so I can't actually go all the way out. I guess I could.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, no, this isn't comfortable.
Oh,
I
for
feel
me
it
it's
in my
good.
I feel it in my shoulders.
For me it's good. We're doing the YMCA together. Just the Y though.
Just the Y. Yeah.
Just the Y.
And maybe the A.
If others consecrate their garments twice, we shall consecrate ours 3 times. I love that. Go, go.
The first of the Pharisees.
Yes.
He's just like Moses, but funnier and smarter and he's better looking. He's better than Moses in every way. You should come.
That's those inner voices that everyone has. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. 100%.
Like, oh, that guy's way funnier, way better, way cooler and smarter than me.
You gotta think if Aaron is the mouthpiece for the most part, is Moses struggling with that? The
Yeah.
leadership role?
That's an interesting thought. Hey, I'm
Being the
leading
leader,
the
but
people.
not actually the one speaking.
He even puts a veil over his face when he talks to God, right?
Yeah.
Or when he comes back from the mountain.
You got sand in your mouth, didn't you?
Just a little bit.
Keep burying me. This is soothing.
That was really nice. I liked that a lot.
Yeah. Sweet moment.
Reminder of like, yeah, actually being the guy in the front or the guy who's close to God is not always fun or easy.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry.
Maybe you need better friends.
Maybe. Not you, though. Okay, good luck.
Wait,
Is that going to be
I'm
Caleb?
Joshua.
This is going to be Caleb.
Think so.
Okay, yeah, I'm Caleb, and I'm leaving before this gets even more embarrassing.
I'm a fan of that. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Oh no!
That was the worst acting I've seen yet.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. First time seeing some visual effects here.
How'd you think that looked?
Not very good. Low budget.
I'll say I think I've seen worse in bigger budget movies though. I've seen worse in big budget movies. So can't fault them too much for that. I think they did good enough. I think a lot of the money went to the writing because I think the writing's still really good.
Is that you, Lord? Am I welcome to meet with you on the mountain, Lord? Okay. Here we go.
All right, dude, it's just you and me. How's your arms feeling?
Worse than I thought they would.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So you, 50, almost 50 years from now in the desert.
I will say this. I feel like if I could stand, it might be better. But I'm
Yeah.
definitely like have some back pain going on. But I feel okay.
All right. Well, we watched for everyone at home. We've had our hands up for about 40 minutes. Are
Yeah.
we okay putting our arms down,
I think we're good.
or do we want to do the review like this?
No, I think we're good. We can put it down.
Okay.
I think I could safely say that I definitely would not be able to do it from sunrise to sundown.
Yeah. I think I could, but I'm gonna put it down.
Oh, okay. There's a few
spoken.
factors. If I could lean back in the chair a little bit, I think that would be good. Maybe a little bit of back support.
I was doing some leaning back a little bit for sure.
Yeah, definitely not an easy task. So
Because I cut everything so short, we're not doing as much commentary during the video. We're kind of talking afterwards. It's going to look like we did it for about 30 seconds, but really we did it for about 40 minutes. And
we did
our
do it for
arms
the
are
whole
tired.
episode. We did the whole episode.
Whole episode, and
So,
with pausing and talking a
that's
little
true.
bit through it.
Yeah. So not quite as long as him, but
Not quite.
a good amount.
And he's only more than twice my age, so like,
And yeah.
but who knows what they were eating back then.
So it just had to be above your head, right?
I did that for a second there, but I felt like that was cheating.
I felt like it was cheating too, but I was
Yeah.
like, does it not count?
I don't know. I did do that for a second. I go, that feels like cheating.
Everyone has like those questions they're going to ask the Lord one day when they meet him.
That's yours.
I'm going to put it on the list.
Why is there suffering? What happened to Moses' body? And then would it
What
have
was the
counted?
regulations of the staff?
What
Yeah.
what would it count if he did this?
Would that have counted? Yeah. As long as he held up the staff.
I'm a
It's
huge
up.
fan.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the episode?
Yeah. I mean, the writing's really good. Like you mentioned, you could tell that they put a lot into the writing. I feel like they're really short episodes, so I kind of wish that they were a little bit longer. But I thought it was good because what we see in scripture where Moses is relieved from a lot of his duties. And so one thing that you don't think about is, well, Moses might not be as busy as he once was, and so what does that look like for him? So I like the comedy of it, of him just trying to relax and not being able to relax, um, until he was needed. And I feel like this episode had a lot more serious moments within it, especially coming up to Mount Sinai, obviously. But yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I'm still interested in the series.
Yeah. I think this one, so because they're doing a little more character work in this one, I think. They're not just introducing, but they're actually building the characters and some of these relationships more and their roles and how they're
Hmm.
going to act. I think they did a good job with doing less things in this one. There
Hmm.
was less like big moments until you
Hmm.
get to the end. And I
Hmm.
want to talk about that cuz I think, we can say whatever we want about the CGI. I think it was pretty good it's on YouTube. Um this is for free on YouTube and we're getting something like that.
Hmm.
But I think how they switched from those comedic to tender moments. So Joshua and Caleb are introduced, and then you go from that to the mountain,
Hmm.
all the smoke and the fire up there, and then you get to Cora, and we're chuckling because he's like, "Oh well, it's everyone else that's a problem, not me." But and then everyone's freaking out at the bottom, and it's kind of funny. But then you see Moses walk through, and like
Hmm.
I almost got chills watching that, where it felt like a drama
Yeah,
at that
it got
moment.
the tone definitely changed for sure. I think they stress really important moments, and
Yes.
they do a good job at changing that tone.
And it didn't feel unnatural. It just felt like that moment was serious, but it didn't
Yeah,
feel like they were forcing it to be.
right.
I used to want to make movies growing up, and I've done YouTube stuff for 20 years now, something
Hmm.
like that. Not 20 years, but like 16 years. I've done YouTube stuff for a long time. I used to want to make movies, and I made a short film years ago, and it wasn't good. It was dog crap. But I had like some comedic and some serious stuff, and I could not get that to play like they got this to play. This was incredible. I'm a huge fan of what
Yeah,
they're doing here.
yeah. No, they do a good job because they intermix their comedy in between the big moments that you're just kind of waiting for. Because that was kind of the cliffhanger last episode was okay, Mount Sinai, and I think it's easier to make those transitions because as a normal reader of the scriptures, like you see that as a serious moment. And so when it comes, you're kind of already there, right? So it's easy to turn off the levity and really just think about the moment of Moses just standing at the bottom of the mountain ready to go up, right? It all changes. And yet they do a great job with it. So
And the trumpet when that went off,
hmm.
I can't wait because I'm waiting to watch them with you, but I'm gonna go back and watch them with my wife, and we're watching on a faster speed. I
Hmm.
can't wait to watch it at regular speed with my wife because that trumpet sounding off as the Lord's response, I'm like, that so cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm a
very cool.
huge fan.
Yeah, I like it. I think they leave a lot of room for character development still, even with the characters they introduced. Obviously, this is only episode 2, but even still, there's still a lot more things that could be developed. They just introduced Caleb, who I'm sure is probably going to take a little bit of a backseat, maybe just slight mentions, but then we'll develop him later. But you see him just really developing, Aaron, Moses currently. They're developing Korah a little bit more, a little bit quicker this time around, probably because the rebellion's going to happen pretty soon.
I hope
Well,
not.
you have the golden calf, obviously, um, but then after the golden calf, I think it's Korah's rebellion.
I think Korra's rebellion happens in the second year after they left. So we got some time with Korra. I'm happy about that because I I I, I mean obviously we know his character. He's not a great guy and he's looking for power and he's hungry for it. But he's a fun character to watch right now, especially with Moses, Chisi Moses,
Egyptian Moses.
Egyptian Moses. I'm a fan. I like the Caleb reveal at the end
Hmm.
because Joshua right now he's like, if Moses is the A plot, and then Aaron and Miriam are kind of the B plot, sometimes Zipporah is bouncing between there. I'm sure they'll all intermingle, but then like C plot's usually going to be Korah and Chisi or Egyptian Moses, and then like Joshua's just kind of at the end. He's just like he's a featured extra, like at this
Yeah,
point, and
yeah,
he had more screen time this time, which I think was good. Caleb's going to be an accessory to him, and I'm excited to see that relationship.
yeah. You can see that they're really they have a lot of forethought in this series where they're planning for a lot of that in the future because they do kind of give them the back burner of the character development, which is good because it gives you a lot of space to write.
Yeah. And it's nice too, because like with like big shows on TV, a lot of the time they don't know where they're gonna go. They don't know where they're gonna end up. Like I love Lost. And the reason people hated Lost was because the showrunners on Lost, they didn't know how many seasons they were gonna go. They were like, tell us how many seasons we have to do so we don't just keep going forever and it's awful. So when they did that, they kind of got their act together and people didn't like what the ending was perfect in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um I'm in the minority. I think it's beautiful. Unlike that, where they don't know where they're going, this knows all the points it needs to hit, and I think
Hmm.
that's really gonna do. It's gonna serve it well, especially because as people who love the Bible, we're gonna get to see all these things, um, and we're gonna be anticipating them.
Yeah. Yeah. I think after this, you still have the Ark of the Covenant. Obviously, there's like sundry laws that are going to be there. So, I mean, you might see a few things after the laws given at Mount Sinai there that they might talk about a few of those. Then after that, it goes into building the Ark of the Covenant. Then it goes into building the actual tabernacle, right? And then it goes into like the priestly service. So, I mean, I'm guessing we'll see Aaron kind of take a bigger role there when it comes to the priesthood going forward. So,
I'm excited.
you know,
It's gonna be
the
great.
question is how much are they actually going to include?
All right, so I'm gonna give you a preview. The one we watched now is called Sinai. And next week's episode that we'll be reviewing, it's called Pitfalls. And I'm guessing it has to do with the calf. If not, I have no idea.
Yeah. It makes sense. Like when you think of the Exodus, you kind of think in like that chronology, right? Mount Sinai, golden calf. There's a lot that happens in the middle of it. You know, something that's interesting fact is the elders go up and eat with God
Yeah.
on the mountain. I kind of just, you know, selfishly hope that that's included because that's something that most people are like, wait, that happened?
I can just imagine Korah's like, Moses didn't invite me to the party.
Right. Oh, I don't get to eat with God.
Moses always so selfish.
Yeah. So yeah, it might be the golden calf. My guess is they had to make it into like a season, like certain aspects into a season.
Yeah.
So, but I really like what they're doing with it. I'd be interested to see like throughout the next few episodes after the law is given, like what things can we see that they've brought into the series, like just kind of like in the background of like, oh, like that's part of a ritualistic law or something like that. Rather than it being part of the narrative, it just becomes part of the background. Maybe mixing some things up in there. That'd be kind of cool if they did that.
Yeah, like we're seeing their actions change as a result of receiving the law of God.
Hmm.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
How they're going about this, it's interesting because they're taking a lot of traditional Jewish elements, it seems like, and they're really diving in. I don't know the background of the writers or the directors. I don't know if they come from like a Jewish understanding or a Christian understanding. I'm assuming a Christian view. 'Cause I don't know if Jews, most like Orthodox Jews, would really be down with something like this. Uh, so I'm assuming it's a Christian understanding, and I'm interested to see where they're gonna put references to Christ in here if they do. Um, because not everything is very overt, but when the rock is struck, and we can see that as Christ. Or the serpent in the wilderness, and we see that as Christ. They'll raise me up, is what Jesus says. And so I'm interested to see if they will make a deal out of those things.
Yeah. Yeah. Make it a focal point of those episodes.
Yeah, or like expectant,
Yeah.
like trying to make a big deal, like pointing at it, like, all right, you see it, huh?
Right.
A little
Right.
wink at the camera.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some fun stuff coming up. I'm really excited. Lance, you got any closing thoughts?
Nope. Thanks for bringing me along. Love the series, and I'm also excited for
If you had to rate it out of how many stone tablets, 0, 1, or 2, how many stone tablets are you giving this one?
it. Just this episode or the
Just this
series as a
episode.
whole?
Just this episode.
Just this episode, I'd probably give it. I'd give it a one stone tablet.
1 stone
Maybe,
tablet,
maybe one and a half. We give it
one
one
and a
and a
half.
half.
All right, that's
Yeah.
fine. Moses breaks them at some point, so we can have halves.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, enough to keep me, intrigued and just wanting to keep on, watching these things. So
Yeah, I'm at 1.5. I think some of the comedic moments can be a little higher. But I think it makes me laugh, I think it nails those somber moments and those like tender moments that are really sweet and make
Yeah.
my heart go, "Aw." Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. What'd you think of this episode? How many stone tablets are you giving this episode? It would help us out a ton if you would like this video. Please subscribe if you want to keep exploring culture from a biblical perspective. YouTube thinks that you're going to enjoy this video, and you can also check out our last review over here. Don't forget to get the free Jesus in the Biblical Feast ebook. It might help you understand some stuff that's coming up. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not watching these beforehand. Anyways, to God all praise and glory. Thanks for watching.